Hello everyone. Today's challenge looks easy, but there's a small trick that causes many people to lose marks in exams. Now let's take a look at the question before us, which says x minus 1 square equals 81. Find the value of x. Notice that this expression as x minus 1 square. That means the quantity x minus 1 is being squared. To square the quantity of x minus 1, that means x minus 1 times x minus 1, which must equal to 81. So our goal in this expression is to discover what number, when squared, will give us 81. Now, what numbers have a square of 81? Many people immediately answer 9, because 9 square will give us 81. That's correct, because 9 square will give us 81, but that's not the answer. Remember that minus 9 square will also give us 81. Let's expand this. Minus 9 square means minus 9 times minus 9. Negative times negative will give us positive. 9 times 9 will give us 81. Can you see that apart from 9 square, a negative 9 square will also give us 81. This is the trick many students forget. The next thing is, let's take the square root. Since x minus 1 square equals 81, then let's take the square root of both sides, because whenever you take the square root of a squared variable, you must write x minus 1 equals plus or minus 9. The symbol plus or minus means it represents two equations. The first equation is plus 9, while the second equation is minus 9. Let's solve the first equation. The first equation says x minus 1 equals 9. Now let's add plus 1 to both sides, which will give us x minus 1 plus 1 equals 9 plus 1. A negative cancel a positive. So we have x equals 9 plus 1 will give us 10. So the solution to our first equation is x equals 10. Now let's solve the second equation. The second equation says x minus 1 equals a negative 9. Let's add plus 1 to both sides. So we have x minus 1 plus 1 equals minus 9 plus 1. A negative cancel a positive. So we have x equals negative 9 plus 1. Negative 9 plus 1. That means we have what? A negative 8, which is our second solution to the second equation. Our first equation, we got x equals 10, and our second equation, we got x equals a negative 8. Let's verify both sides. Let's verify if x equals 10, because in our first equation we got x equals 10. Our question again, x minus 1 square equals 81, where x equals 10. So we have 10 minus 1 square equals 81. 10 minus 1 will give us 9. So we have 9 square equals 81. 9 square means 9 times 9, which will give us 81. So on the left side we have 81, while on the right side as well we have 81. So our x equals 10 is correct. Let's verify the second equation, which says if x equals a negative 8. Our equation again, x minus 1 square equals 81. If x equals a negative 8, so we have a negative 8 minus 1 square equals 81. Minus 8 minus 1 will give us a minus 9. That's a negative 9 square equals 81. Minus 9 square means what? Minus 9 times minus 9. Minus times minus will give us plus. 9 times 9 will give us 81. So we have 81 on the left side and also 81 on the right side. That means both answers satisfy this equation. That is, x equals 10 and x equals minus 8 are the answers for this equation. Let's quickly look at some common mistakes students make during exam while solving this type of question. The first mistake is many students stop after writing x minus 1 equals 9 and completely forget that x minus 1 also equals a negative 9, because by the time they solve this, they will arrive at what? X equals 10, which is only half of the answer. And another mistake they make is whenever they solve equations of the form a square equals b, always remember that a equals plus or minus square root of b, unless the question specifically restricts the solution. In conclusion, our solutions to this equation is x equals 10 or x equals a negative 8. Both answers are correct. Thank you for watching.